Hello and welcome back to another announcement video, and this one is going to be going over the schedule update for the 2025 Marble Race series. So yes, I did want to make this quick little video just to go over info on what the schedule for the 2025 Marble Race series is going to look like, especially with C3 Marble Race 100. Even though I haven't got the specific dates for the chapter finale saga yet, but I will get into info on that once I, get the dates scheduled. Well, yeah, get the parts scheduled. So, yeah. But anyways, enough blabbering with the intro. Let's just get started right now. So first up is, well, you guessed it, C3 Marble Race 100. So the chapter 3 finale race is going to hopefully take place sometime around August 2025. At least it's estimated to take place sometime around that time. And there will be 2 parts every week on Mondays and Wednesdays, with parts 1 and 7 being a premiere, with the rest with parts 2 to 6 being normal uploads, just to save some time. So yeah. So like I said, I don't have the specific dates. I don't have the specific dates for those yet, but once I get the dates for all the parts, then I will make I will make a video on going over the dates and such. So yeah. And yes, I do apologize for a couple line flubs here and there, but I kind of had a long day, so bear with me if my lines aren't perfect. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, like I said, C3 Marble Race 100 is scheduled to take place sometime around August 2025, which is the month before, summer ends and school comes back to, and school, reboots for another year. And yet again, sorry for that line from right there. Okay, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, there will also be 2 parts every week on Mondays and Wednesdays, with parts 1 and 7 being a premiere, and parts 2 to 6 being normal uploads, just to save some time. So yeah. But anyways, that's all the info I have for C3 Marble Race 100, aka the Chapter 3 finale race. Well, for now anyway. Yeah, like I said, I will make a video going over the dates for all the specific parts once I get all the parts scheduled. So yeah. But anyways, for now, that's about it for the Chapter 3 finale race info. And now, let's move on to the next page, which is Marble Race Series Chapter 3 Season 10, aka the final season of Chapter 3. So, with this being the final season of Chapter 3, C3 Marble Races 92, 94, 96, and 98 will be qualification races for C3 Marble Race 100. And as said, they will be 12 marble races where the top 6 will earn a spot in C3 Marble Race 100, while the bottom 6 are out. And this season will also take place during June and July 2025. So basically sometime around the summer. So yeah. And also for the qualification races, the first 3 qualification races will just be normal qualification races. However, though, for C3 Marble Race 198, I could make it a last chance qualification race for competitors who failed to qualify for the Chapter 3 finale race, and they could get a final chance. Well, yeah, then they will get a final chance to qualify for the race, and only 6 of those marbles will be able to move on. Will be able to qualify, while the bottom 6, well, you guessed it. Well, yeah, obviously the bottom 6 are out. So, just wanted to let y'all know on that. Because yes, 24 marbles will be competing in the Chapter 3 finale race. So yeah, only 24 marbles will be able to qualify. So yeah. But anyways, that's about it for the the info for Chapter 3 Season 10. Because like I said, 4 of those races, well yeah, 4 of those said races, to say the least, will all be qualification races for the said race itself. And well, yeah, I don't need to go over it again because I've basically went over it a bunch of times. So anyways, now let's just move on to the next page. And that being info for Marble Race Series Chapter 4. So, the new chapter, aka Chapter 4, is scheduled to premiere sometime around October 2025, once the 1 month hiatus from Marble content is over. And yeah, once Chapter 3, once Chapter 3 ends, the entire roster will be going on a 1 month hiatus from Marble Racing in order for Chapter 4 preparation. But obviously, like usual, the Chapter 4 highlights video will be posted sometime around, I'm guessing September, since, Chapter 3 is scheduled to end, like, at like, sometime, probably, like, the end of August. So, meaning, the entire Marble roster will have all of September off and half of October. So, obviously, expect the Chapter 4 highlights video to, take place sometime around September. So just wanted to go over that briefly. So yeah, and just like with the Chapter 3 premiere race, it will also be a wildcard race just to kick off Chapter 4 with a bang. Specifically a 24 wildcard race. Well, even though I forgot to put the word marble after 24, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, Chapter 4 is scheduled to premiere sometime around October 2025. Well, mid to late October, to say the least. And it will be a 24 Marble wildcard race, just like with the Chapter 3 premiere, in order to kick off Chapter 4 with a bang. So yeah, there isn't going to be much changes to Chapter 4, and I think it's pretty much just going to be the same as Chapter 3, but yeah. But obviously, with the transition from Chapter 3 to Chapter 4, definitely expect a new era to commence. Even though either way, if we have a new world champion or not, a newer era will still happen either way, because with the transition from Chapter 3 to Chapter 4. So yeah. Anyways, that's enough info on Chapter 4. Now let's move on to the next page, and that being Marble Race Tournament 12. So this year's normal tournament is scheduled to take place sometime around mid to late November, so probably like 7 months from now, if I can count correctly. And it will also consist of 24 marbles competing for the world title. So therefore, there will be a qualification round for this tournament. So yes, this tournament is scheduled to this tournament is actually going to be taking place right after, sometime after Chapter 4 premieres, just so, just because, yeah. And yes, I do apologize for a couple line flips here and there, but, like I said, I kind of had a long day, so just bear with me on that, so, yeah. But, anyways, yeah, there isn't really much info to talk about with this year's normal tournament, because I don't really need to go over the rules, since y'all know how normal tournaments work at this point. So, yeah. So, the only thing that I am going over is that, there will be a qualification race for this one, since there are 24 marbles competing instead of 16. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this. That's about it for info for this year's normal tournament. But also, one thing I do briefly want to go over is, even though I didn't add it in here, but for Marble Championships, the last Marble Championships of Chapter 3 is scheduled to take place sometime around June 2025, but we'll just have to see. So, yeah. But that's the one thing I wanted to go over about Marble Championships. But with that out of the way, let's just move on to the next page, which I think is actually the final page for this announcement slideshow, which is Marble Teamwork Racing for 2025. So this year's Teamwork Racing videos are actually going to be the last ones for Chapter 3. So the first one is scheduled to come out sometime around next month, which is March, obviously, while the second one will come out sometime in mid-July. And yes, I am having it in July, just so we can just so for preparation for the Chapter 3 finale race. So yeah. And also, this year, we'll be relying on both the main sets, well, yeah, the Marbulus and Imaginarium sets. So 2023, we used the Imaginarium set, and 2024, which is last year, we used the triple flat funnel setup. And now this year, we're going to be using both sets. So the first half of the videos will utilize the Imaginarium set, while the second half of the video will use the Marbulus set. Well, yeah, the main set to say the least. So, yeah. So definitely stay tuned for that, as it's going to be kind of interesting how I'm going to be using both tracks for this year's Steamwork Racing videos, which means probably next year I could use the Hubulino set because of the unpredictable Hubulino funnels, to say the least. And I'm guessing the Hubulino set is like, I guess it takes the marbles like just the same amount of time as it takes to complete the Imaginarium set, but yeah. But anyways, that's kind of off topic. So yeah, like I said, this year's Steamwork Racing videos are going to be the last ones for 2025. No, not 2025. Chapter 3, I meant. Sorry for yet another line flood, but LOL. But yeah, the first one is scheduled to come out sometime around next month, which is March, obviously, while the second one will come out sometime in mid-July, just before we get to the Chapter 3 finale race. And this year's Steamwork Racing videos will be using both sets, with the first half using Imaginarium, and the second half of the video using the main set. And so yeah, that's about it for the Teamwork Racing video, and that means, I guess that's pretty much about it for this announcement video. So now we are in the thank you page. Well, yeah, the thanks for watching page, meaning this video is now officially over. So hope y'all understand the info on the schedule for the 2025 Marble Race series. And yeah. So anyways, that's going to be about it for this quick announcement video. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe with that notification bell enabled, and feel free to follow all my socials down below, as it says on the slideshow right here. But anyways, that's about it for this. Bye bye for now, and have a good day.